Good morning, class. So today we're going to be going over the expectations for what we're going to be doing for our novel study. So the novel study, what we're going to be doing for the next 4 weeks is we're going to be reading Lord of the Flies, okay? So if you're looking here on Canvas, we have a couple of things in this module. The first thing that you'll see is the PDF full text of the book. And then the next thing you're going to see is the reading schedule, okay? So the reading schedule is as follows. So the first week, this week, we're going to be reading chapters 1 and 2, and then we have a break. And then the next week, we're going to be doing chapters 3 through 5, and then chapters 6 through 9. And then last but not least, right before we go on break, we'll be reading chapters 10 through 12, okay? So we are going to end this module by 12:18, so right before you guys go on break. Now, the reason that we're doing this is because what you're gonna have when we come back from break, you guys will have a book report due, okay? So, and we're gonna go over those options as well. So the next thing that you'll see on this module is the Lord of the Flies audiobook playlist. Okay, so if you click this, it's gonna take you to YouTube, and on this YouTube, there is a full complete audiobook, okay, by chapter. If you get tired of reading or you wanna play it in the background while you're working on other stuff, this is available for you, okay? So that's just something that I've included, okay? The next couple of things on here is you'll see that we have the novel study expectations, which we're going to go over in just a moment, test corrections and reflections, which we will go over in the PDF, and then lastly is the book report options, which we will go over once we are done with the expectations, okay? So for the expectations, we have novel study expectations here. So, okay, first thing is that you guys are going to have chapter quizzes, okay? You will have 3 reading quizzes during the time that we are reading the novel. Each quiz will be worth 20 points. They will each have 10 questions. They may be short answer, multiple choice, or true or false. They will always be open the week prior to their due date, okay? So on Monday, they will be open. Friday, they will be due for whatever chapters we are reading that week. You will have 3 attempts only, and then you will need to complete the remediation page that I was showing you on the module. Okay, and this is what that looks like. So test corrections and reflections, you'll put your name, the name of the quiz, and then the grade that you got on it, okay? So if you didn't, after 3 attempts, if you didn't get a good grade, you're gonna put that grade here, and then you're gonna use the chart below to complete your test corrections and reflection. The following choices can be used as your reflection, and you can pick more than one if needed. Okay, so the first one says, I read them questioning correctly. I misread the answer I selected. I did not read all of the available choices. Okay, and then you're gonna fill out right here, problem number, write the whole question and the correct answer, and then choose one of those options for your reflection, okay? So once you have done this, you will need to email it to me, and I will reopen the quiz for you to take it again, okay? Going back to the expectations, you will also have chapter summaries. So you will need to fill them in as you are reading and churn in on Canvas at the end of each chapter grouping. So that first week, we're gonna be reading chapters 1 through 2. You will need to churn in chapters 1 and 2 first week, okay? And then the next week you'll have 3 through 5. You'll need to turn in the chapter summaries for 3 through 5, okay? Excuse me. You will need 3 to 5 full sentences regarding what happened in the chapter, and I do not want to see you guys writing IDK, IDC, it was boring, I didn't like it, or any opinions in general. You are only telling me what happened in the chapter, okay? Next thing is you guys will also have discussion questions or a journal question per chapter or per section, and these will be worth 10 points each. Please make sure you follow the instructions located on the discussion board and are answering with a minimum of 150 words per journal or discussion. Again, do not write IDK, I don't care. This is going to result in a low grade. Okay? One more thing, we will be doing a minimum of 2 assignments per week regarding the reading/novel study, and they may be completed as a class, and this is generally what's going to be happening for a lot of the harder assignments or on your independent study days, okay? It is imperative that you get any notes from a classmate if you are absent on one of these days. That way they can help you and you understand how to complete the assignment, especially if you guys get behind on the reading. This is going to be an issue, okay? Last thing, review the book report options now, okay? They're already available on Canvas. Take a look at them. Explore the options because you will need to submit a choice with a proposal. And a proposal is a written explanation for why you are choosing the assignment by December 16th. The assignment will be due the first week of January, okay? So when we come back from break, right? So you're going to have that entire break to be working on your book report, okay? This is going to be worth the most points for your grade in this class. Please make sure you guys do your best, okay? It's very important that you guys take this seriously, okay? So that's what you will find on this novel study module. Again, we have the book, the actual text PDF, reading schedule, audiobook playlist, and then test corrections and reflections, as well as this PDF for the novel study expectations is on here for you guys. Okay, last thing we're gonna go over is the actual book report options. Okay, we have 5 different options that you guys are going to get to choose from. The first one says, pretend you are a talk show host and interview one of the main characters. Now, if you're looking on the right side where the bulleted list right here, this is going to tell you what the expectations for the assignment are, okay? And this is generally what you're gonna be looking for, what we're gonna be looking for when we're grading, okay? So the first one, you may either record yourself interviewing a family member or write out a script of you interviewing your character. You must have at least 12 questions, you must use complete sentences, and your questions should be relevant to the book and must be school appropriate, okay? Next one that we have is create a book jacket for your novel. Does everybody know what a book jacket is? Or a book sleeve? So a book sleeve is the outside that cover, like a dust cover that comes on a hard copy book, okay? So on the inside, you generally have the information about the author or a little synopsis. The back is like reviews. And the front cover obviously has the title and some illustrations. So for, excuse me, you must include at least 1 illustration, cannot be art already created for your novel, so you have to come up with this on your own. You must include a synopsis, which tells us without spoilers what the book is about in your own words. You must include a short author bio, 5 sentences minimum, and you must include 3 positive reviews. Thank you. 3 positive reviews, 1 to 2 sentences each from reviewers that you made up, okay? Next one we have is summarize the book into a comic strip aimed for younger students. You must include 2 panels per novel chapter. You must include an illustration per novel chapter, and each panel should highlight the main idea of the chapter. Discuss one part, this is the next one. Discuss one particular scene from the story that you remember most. This must be 1 page minimum. Must include details from the novel, and your final paragraph should give details about why this scene was so memorable to you. Okay, last one is to draw an idea for a classroom mural depicting a major scene from the book. The mural must be about a major scene or theme from the book. You must create your own original artwork, and you must include at least 1 paragraph describing your mural and why the scene is important to the novel. Okay, so these are the options that we have provided you. And again, this assignment is going to be graded in both my class and Mr. Fackelman's class, so please make sure that you do your best. You will have to make a choice on this by the 19th. by the 16th. So make sure that you are looking at these and getting an idea of what you would like to do, especially as we continue reading. It might give you some ideas for what you want to do. If you read ahead, you can get ahead and get started on this already, and that'll be awesome. Okay, does anybody have any questions about anything, about the assignments, expectations, test corrections, book report options? All right, guys. If you do have any questions, please let me or Miss Ashley know so we can help you out. You guys are good to go. Make sure that you are looking over this and starting your reading this week. Like I said, you should be reading chapters 1 and 2, and you should have that done by Friday. Okay? All right, guys, have a great day. I will see you on Wednesday.